And we hear of Mukunda, the doctor, Mahaprabhu's great devotee, was the attending physician of the Nawab, like the Muslim governor. And they're on a veranda, a balcony, and sun shining down. He's offering medical advice to the king, let's say. And they've appropriated divine paraphernalia, like the peacock fan, for the king. What we reserve for the deity, they're using for the king. So one of his attendants is shielding the king from the hot sun with a peacock fan. Many peacock plumes are shown there. And Mukunda's giving medical advice. But he's a great devotee disguised as a mild-mannered physician. While giving the medical advice, he sees the peacock feather. Remember, this is a super exalted devotee of Krishna. Like, if we see a peacock feather, we get a little excited. And he sees the peacock feather, brings about deep remembrance. It's like the objective correlative, something from this plane, bringing about deep awareness. Right? Like the Proust, what is it? Cherche perdu temps, whatever, the search of lost time. How something can bring about a deep remembrance. Barha pidam nadabara bapukarne okarnakanam bibrat basa kanaka kapisam bhai jayantim chamalam randran vain urdhaya sudhaya purayam gopavrinde brindaranam swapada ramanam pravishat gita kirti. Barha pidam. That means the peacock feather in Krishna's forehead. Like kosturi tilakam lalata palake Bhakshastale Kostubam. So now his consciousness is withdrawing from the external world and he's diving deep into reality. And he's seeing the peacock feather on the forehead of Krishna. Yeah. And Krishna's hair from cow herding, Guru Maharaj calls it agreeable negligence. Like sometimes they show the models with and they put the fan and the hair is like messed up. Sometimes they show it perfect, other times they want to show it like messed up. I can't think of a better word. But it looks beautiful, messed up. That's what he's saying about Krishna. Agreeable negligence. That's how Krishna, not every hair perfectly in place. That's not Krishna. They're like little messed up, but in a very beautiful, like non-linear jazz, irrational type presentation. Barhapidam narabara, and like I told, like a movie star, he's moving, smiling, waving, turning, gesturing, laughing. All eyes on the central conception of the infinite. Narava Bapu. Karneo Karnikaram. And what kind of flower? He's wearing flowers in his ears. They're flowers that are from the forest. That type of flower. Little forest flowers that you can collect. He's wearing some of those. Bibrat basa kanaka kapisam bhai jayantim chama. Then a big garland of forest flowers. Vaijayanti. Lotus flowers also. Randran venu adhar sudhaya purayan. And he's sounding his flute And when he plays the flute, even we know in this world, the flautist, the saliva goes into the flute. Right? Here, though, the nectar from Krishna's lips enter the flute, but they come out of the flute as a nectarine shower of sounds. So the whole environment being showered with this inconceivably beautiful and mysterious sound that's come from the lips of Krishna into his flute and out again. Gopa Brinde. And while he's doing this, he's surrounded by so many gopas, cowherd boys. And they're also very beautiful. They're dancing and singing, playing little flutes and horns, carrying their lunch bags for a hard day of cow herding. Their mothers gave them. There's so much love and affection in the spiritual world. Their mothers make them look beautiful every morning, make a lunch for them, and they go over to Krishna's house. Sometimes they get there a little early. Mother Yasoda is dressing Krishna, and they're like, and then Krishna will take his flute and go, bonk, hit them on the head of the flute, and they're like, oh, Yasoda, Krishna, don't do that. They're going, no, he can do, it's okay. But this scene from the eyes of the Braja Gopis, that's why they're going, oh, I wish I was a cowherd boy. Then we could go and play with Krishna in the forest.